Fire or suspend Fort Pierce's top police officer. Those options being put before city commissioners tonight by the Human Resources Director following his investigation into Chief Diane Hobley-Burney. News Channel 5's Megan McRoberts breaks down what led to the recommendation. Megan.
Michael, after reading through the transcripts of this investigation, it appears the main focus was the relationship between Chief Diane Hobley-Burney and a city resident named Rick Reed. The investigation looking to answer, did the chief try to threaten or intimidate Reed for speaking poorly about her son? Newly released transcripts from the investigation into Police Chief Diane Hobley-Burney. We're learning investigators wanted to know why the chief went to the Golden Bear restaurant while on the clock with other officers where Rick Reed works. The chief telling the investigator, quote, "It wasn't about any other business of Fort Pierce. It was the business of Diane Hobley-Burney and Rick Reed. That was personal. Just leave my family out of it. It was personal." A personal dispute that investigators say should have been done in her personal time. Diane Hobley-Burney said she was given information that Rick Reed was showing her son's picture to people and talking about her son's criminal record. Hobley-Burney saying she wanted to protect her family and went to the restaurant to see Reed to address the matter. He wasn't there and she left her card. 2 weeks later, both were at a heated commission meeting. A topic of discussion, an officer the police chief was allegedly trying to fire for their relationship with felons. Hobley-Burney said once again Reed seemed to be putting the attention back on her son's criminal record, saying in the transcript, he spoke about people having convicted felons that are in their families. He turned around and looked at me and said, including someone's son. Rick Reed said the chief threatening him after that meeting, claiming Chief Hobley-Burney said, "My son is going to get you, Rick Reed." She says that's not the case. The chief responding, quote, "What I said was my son is looking forward to meeting you one day. I didn't say it with malice. I didn't say it in anger." Now, another interesting piece of information from that transcript, Rick Reed told investigators that he never actually heard directly this alleged threat, that he was fully looking into his cell phone. His attention was only on his cell phone, and that he was told by other people nearby what may have been said. I did speak to the chief tonight. She only wanted to say that she never intended to intimidate or threaten Rick Reed. She was just protecting her family. City commissioners will decide next week if she will be terminated or suspended. Reporting live in Fort Pierce, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.